ndagusuhuje wo kurikiranye Apatech TV. Kuri isaha ndagushimira wowe kandi subscribe, nasaba nawe ufunguye yino video ku nshuro ya mbere kugira ngo ukande subscribe, kugira ngo tuzabashe kwigana amasomo yose, haba amasomo ajyanye na accounting, amasomo ajyanye na marketing, amasomo yose ajyanye na finance ndetse n'izindi field zose zijyanye na business. Mazina ni Mr. Evra cyangwa se Evariste, ni mazina yanjye. Muri hano kuri Apatech TV nanga amasomo mu bijyanye n'iyakure. I'm doing CPA, have BBA in finance and 3 years experience of passing exam. Please, if you are seeing the red subscribe, please click there and subscribe for this channel. It is your part and also it is your support for this channel, for helping us to grow. So reka dutangire. Uyu munsi turiga topic ya mbere bita control account. Control account tumanze turebe ese ni zihe learning outcomes. This topic aims at impart you with the knowledge and skills on how to control accounting entries in personal accounts. After successful comprehension of this topic, you will be able to define a control account. You summarize accounting information from personal account. You draw up sales ledger control account, and also you draw up purchase ledger control account. Iyi topic ni nziza cyane kuko ifite intego yuko ugomba kugira ubumenyi n'ubuhanga mu bijyanye no kugenzura ibintu byose byabaye muri accounting, muri personal account. Urabona iyo umuntu aguze ikintu agira personal account. Niba ugiye kugura kuri business ya Apatech TV ukagura ikintu, nuko ngo wowe uri Mr. François waguze ikintu kuri Apatech TV, icyo gihe bisobanuye yuko uragira account yawe, Mr. François account urayifite. So ugira ubumenyi hano rero bwo kugira bwo gukontrola all accounting entries. Nurangiza kurangiza ino topic, uzafite ubushobozi bwo kuba wasobanukirwa control account ni iki, ikindi gusummarizinga accounting information uzivana muri personal account ugakora summary. Ahangaha niho tuzigamo ni gute wakora sales account, ukayikora purchase account, ibindi ukabikora. Ikindi uzaba ufite ubumenyi bwo gushushanya sales ledger control account, abyo navugaga. Ikindi gushushanya gutegura purchase ledger control account. Reka dukomeze. Iyo uvuze control account babisobanuye iki? Control account is a summary account appearing in a general ledger. Sales account, purchase account, returns inward account, return outwards account, for the purpose of controlling the accuracy of the detailed posting to other ledger, sales ledger and purchases ledger. Iyo uvuze control account ni muri makeya account zagiye zigaragara muri general ledger, tukavuga nka sales account, purchase account cyangwa se return inward. Iyo uvuze return inward, twebwe ni ibyatugarukiye, twagurishije ibintu biratugarukira. Return outward nibyo twasubijeyo. Dufite purpose yuko twagenzura neza ibyo twapostinze muri ledger, sales ledger and purchase ledger. Control accounts are called because they control a section of ledgers. By control, we mean that the total on control account should be the same as the total on ledger account. I think you understand. Here, the control account yitwa ko bitewe n'uko igenzura igice cya ledger bakontorora igiteranyo cya control account kigomba gusa n'igiteranyo cya ledger account. Ibi ni ibintu byumvikana, humura uraza kubimenya byose. Nongere mwibutse, niba utarakanda subscribe hakande, aho ngaho hari ibara ry'umutuku hakande. Niba utari kubona ibara ry'umutuku menya ko wakanda subscribe kandi warakoze gutanga inkunga yawe. Reka dukomeze. There are two main types of control accounts. Since business usually have numerous transactions in relation to a customer and suppliers, accounts ni ebyiri z'ingenzi. Hari sales ledger control account na purchase ledger control account. Ndagira ngo byumve neza. Sales ledger control account izwi ku izina rya debtor account receivable control account. Debtors cyangwa se account receivable control account. Ibi byose byise nta kibazo. Examiner can give you your marks. The balance on the sales ledger control account should be the same as the total of the balance in the sales ledger. That means the total of balances in the customer's account. Here bivuze ngo igiteranyo balance yo muri sales ledger control account igomba gusa n'igiteranyo cya balances wagiye ugurisha abakiriya bawe. Noneho tugiye kuri purchase ledger control account. Ushobora kuba wayita creditors control account cyangwa se ukayita account payable control account. Naho bivuze yuko the balances of the purchase ledger control account should be the same as the total of balances in the purchase ledger. That means the total of balances in the supplier's account. Bitanze kuvuga ngo igiteranyo cya purchase ledger's account kigomba kuba gisa n'igiteranyo cy'ama balances y'ama purchase ledger yose wagiye ukora. Aba suppliers bagiye bakuzanira ibintu, mbese iyi purchase ledger nibyo wagiye ugura, especially for the credit. Let us look here. They say that the sales ledger they have this account. That is an example. For this example, let me change the design, show you clearly. For this design, so let me change how it is appearing to look this way. When it comes here for sales ledger, it says that this is the account for the people who have sales. We sell our goods to our customers. Aba ni abakiriya twagiye tugurisha. Nk'uko ubibona hano, iyi ni konti y'umukiriya bita Allen. Bivuze ngo yaguze ibintu ku itariki ya mbere yatangiranye iyi balances y'ibihumbi 850. Urabona ko za closing afitemo $1,150,000. So nundi mukiriya hano dufite, so nukwangu iyi balances iraha ngomba kugaragara muri sales ledger control account. So nukwangu aya nama balances, if you close here, it comes for in the next month to starting with that money. So our customer, you have to do this and you close for each customers. So nukwangu nuteranya nama balances yose ari hano kuri aba bakiriya agomba kungana na account receivable control account. If not, you are wrong. So let's go one to one. So the control account, in this case, a sales ledger control account would consist only the total of each of the items in sales ledger. That's why we say that in May, for the first balance BD was this and this and this and this. That is from the creditors. This is a balance BD. This is a balance BD. And also this is a balance BD, and this is a balance brought forward. So without going many things, we total this to get the balance brought forward. The sales we made in May was 900 M and 350K, 400K and 600K, and you also make total where this comes from, where this total comes from. This is come from this sales ledger contra account, where the sales is. This is the sales. Have this sales, you have another also this sales, this sales as appearing here. And also you go for Mary account, you add this 400, this, and also you come here for white account, you add 600. You are going to deal with sales, and also you get this total. This total is going to be appear in account receivables. Aina amafaranga agomba kugaragara muri account receivables. Bivuze ngo balance mwatangiranye uzagenda urebe ku account yose abakiriya wagiye ugurisha, then uyiteranya. Nujya kuri sales zakozwe mu kwezi kwa May, naho uzagenda uziteranya aho bagiye bareba kuri buri mukiriya, twamuhaye sales zingahe, twamuhaye zingahe, twamuhaye zingahe, hanyuma ugakomeza gutyo. Urabona uyu nguyu we na sales zihari. So hanyuma ukaza kuri check received in May, na yahe masheke twakiriye muri May. So uraza hano ku ma account y'aba bantu, ni ihe sheke twakiriye. So nuza hano rero uraza urebe iyo twakiriye ikintu, nukuvuga ngo kuri uyu mukiriya we ikigaragara nuko the money goes out. That means it's going to credit. So that's why we comes here for check receivables. Uyu mukiriya we muri konte yiwe naho kuri account yiwe kugaragara amafaranga yagiye hanze, niyo mpamvu uri muri credit side. Rero natwe turaza tuvuge ngo twarayakiriye muri sales ledger, dufite business yacu turimo turakora account receivables, contra account, then tugiye kugenzura naye amasheke twakiriye. Urabona muri May twakiriye 820 avuye kwa Allen. Mary nawe yatwishyuye ngari kuri banki 900. Noneho tuze turebe hano, urabona hano ho na zindi sheke dufite. Niyo mpamvu rero tugomba kuza hano tukareba aho dufite n'ubundi kuri sheke twakiriye n'izi ngizi, ukaziteranya kugira ngo zize kugaragara muri account receivables control account. Uze kuri discount allowable in May. So nuza hano rero kuri account receivables discount allowed in May. So bivuze ngo i discount allowed ngo twe dufite business. I have Abatech TV is making sales. Bivuze ngo hari amafaranga, hari percentage nagiye nimira abakiriya banje kugira ngo bazanyishyure vuba. Ngenda mbemerera percentage zingana ziti. Rero niyo mpamvu discount allowed nayo ngomba kwigaragaza muri account receivable sales account. Iyi ngiyi discount allowed nayemereye abantu bagurishije kumwenda kugira ngo bishyure vuba. Niyo mpamvu tugiye kugenda tureba mu account yose turebe ese bimeze uti, ese aho twemereye ni bangahe, ese igiterego nangahe. Ukaza kuri bano bakiriya bose, urabona uyu nguyu bita Allen we twamwemereye amafaranga 30 discount allowed. Noneho n'uyu nguyu afite discount allowed wa 20, uyu nguyu we nayo. Bivuze ngo tugiye kuza duteranye discount allowed y'ibihumbi 30 na discount allowed y'ibihumbi 20 tuzishyire hano kugira ngo tuze gukora sales ledger control account. Niyo mpamvu twazishyize hano. Tukaza no kuri sales return in May. That is sales return in May. That's why we are going to look at what the sales have returned in our business. This sales return, that means we sell our goods for our debtors, and also that debtors they returns that goods because of different things. The goods can be returned because the size have been ordered, the long number is defective, that goods are defective. That's why the goods can be returned. And also we are going to look each and each. Hanyuma urebe neza uzane igiteranyo cyabyo. Noneho turebe how returned our goods. Here you are going to look for here Mary account. For May account, this returned 200 goods. Do you think why it is in the credit side? It is in the credit side due to this this Mary has the sales have bought was decreased, so that's why it's gonna be in the credit side. Credit side, that means when you lose, you credit. That means this Mary lose goods. That's why it's in credit side. So yeah, we are going to put in our sales ledger. Bivuze ngo uyu mukiriya nagarura goods twe tuzazakira. Ituba turikora sales ledger control account, ubwo ngo tuzashyira muri debit side, tuzakira ibyo bintu. Take it simple. So turaza tubiteranye, this Mary return these goods, and also white account return these goods. So that's why we are going to do that. So and you also will add. Let us go for bad dates written off. You are going to look bad dates. Bad dates written off means that we have give the credit. We have sells our goods on credit, and that customer was totally not paying that goods. That's we have to write off that goods we have sold on credit, and we take it as a loss. So that's why we are going to look here. In this we are going to look where is a bad debts. Bad debts was on 28. So that's why it comes here. It is this, and also you put here. That is the total. And also it comes for balance CD, balance card down. So it comes here. Well, where is the balance CD from Allen account? It is this. From Mary account is this, and also white account is this, and also young account. The balance CD was not there because he started with that. So let us go for this, and also it comes here, and also you add it. Sorry for this problem, and also you comes for what? So this is not. It will be the same process in a case of purchase ledger control account. Means that nothing to add for purchase ledger control account. And also you goes in a purchase ledger, and also you add all what you purchased for that month or for that year. Nuko nguko nta kindi kirenzeho no kuri purchase ledger control account, nuko nguko bikorwa. Hanyuma ukaza kubaka sales ledger control account yawe, ibigomba kujya muri debit side ugomba kubishyiramo, ibigomba kujya muri credit side ugomba kubishyiramo. Reka turebe hano. Iyi ngiyi sales ledger control account bivuze ngo ni ibintu twagurishije ku mwenda. ibirajya muri debit side ni ibyo twakiriye, ni ibyo twagurishije ku mwenda, ibiri muri debit side. Ibiri muri credit side ni ibiri kugabanya bya bintu twagurishije ku mwenda. Nicyo bisobanuye. Bivuze ngo urabona ibyo twatangiranye $3,550,000. Muri uko kwezi tugurisha ibintu bingana na $2,250,000. Tariki 31 twakiriye checks. Izo checks barimo batwishyura kubera twabigurishije ku mwenda bingana na $1,220,000. Noneho twemerera abakiriya percentage runaka z'50. Ibi byose urabona ko biri kugenda bigabanya ibintu twagurishije ku mwenda. Sales returns zaragarutse, ibintu twagurishije byaragarutse, bigabanyije imibare twagurishije ku mwenda hano. Hari bad debts, abanyamyenda batwambuye. Uri kumva nabyo tugomba kubikura mu bintu twagurishije, biri kugabanya this side. And also balance CD, you get it. I hope you understand this sales ledger control account. It is simple, take it easy. When it comes for here, information for control account, they said that this is a sales ledger control account. We have the opening data. Where is the source? List of data. This comes from the list of data's balance drawn up at the end of the previous period. Nkuko twabikoze mbere, uragenda ukareba kuri buri munyamwenda twahaye ibintu, ukagenda ureba the ending balance, the ending period twarangizanye zangahe, twatangizanyije angahe. So bivuze ngo hari ayo bari baturimo mbere niyo turi kureba opening. Mbere yuko tubahinda imyenda byari bimeze ute mbere, hari ayandi bari baturimo. Niko bishatse kuvuga. What that means credit sales. When it comes for credit sales, means the total from sales day book. Ni igiteranyo cya sales twakoze kikunda kugaragara muri sales day book, ibintu twagurishije day to day. What about the sales returns? It comes from where? The total sales return day book. It is where the sales returns comes from. When it comes for check received, that means the cash book. It comes from the cash book. The total of cash, the total of checks received from debtors. If the debtors paying us, we are going to receive that checks. What about the cash received? It is also comes from the cash book. The total of cash received from debtors. That is cash received. When it comes for discount allowed, where it comes from? It comes from a total of discount allowed to the debtors. The total of all discount we made that we are allowed for debtors. When it comes for closing debtors, means the list of debtors balances drawn up at the end of the period. You are going to look for list of debtors. You have debtors called Mary, debtors called Jane. You are going to look for the end period to get ending balance. Let's continue for ledger control account. This is a format. Do you understand? This is a format you have to use, my friend. When you say the sales ledger control account, it have balance BD. Balance, that's what we will look here in this table, the opening data. That is what I'm saying. And also you have sales. When it comes for sales, that's what I mean here. That is, it comes from the sales day book. Ibintu twagiye tugurisha ku munsi ku munsi. So for this side, I have told you this is items that reducing the goods you have sales on credit. Means if someone return our goods, that means it's reducing the debt you have given to debtors. For bank, if someone pay us by using check, is reducing the amount owed to company. When someone pay cash, is also reducing the debt to the company. And also discount allowed, and also you get balance cut down. This balance cut down is gonna start in the next month. So this is what I have saying before. That is what you have to note. When it comes for here, this is information for control accounts. For control accounts, for the side of purchase ledger control, we complete what we call the sales ledger. So I'm going to say about the purchase ledger control. Here, the opening creditors or balance BD, this comes from the list of creditors. A balance is drawn up at the end of the previous period. Everyone, I hope, is clear about the creditors. Creditors ni umuntu tubereyemo umwenda. Dufite company ariko tubereyemo umwenda amafaranga. Is also a supplier, someone who supplies some goods or material to make something. So is a creditors of the company. So you are going to look for every creditors, and also you look for the balances drawn up at the end of the previous period. So let's go for credit purchase. When it comes for credit purchase, it comes from the total from the purchase day book. When it comes for purchase returns, that is the total purchase returns day book. That is where it comes from. Purchase return ibintu twaguze ariko turi kubisubizayo kuko bitewe n'ikibazo runaka, baduhaye ibintu byinshi, baduhaye ibintu bipfuye, baduhaye ibintu tutabasabye, nuko nguko purchase return iba yarabonetse. Turebe kuri check paid. It comes from cash book, the total of all checks paid to the creditors. Twaguze ibintu ku mwenda, noneho turi kugenda tubyishyura. Aho bishobora kuba byava nihe, biva mu gitabo cy'amafaranga. Igitabo cy'amafaranga tureba kuri check zose twishyuye aba creditors. For the side of cash paid, it is from cash book, the total of all cash paid to creditors. We are going to look all cash paid to creditors. For discount received, means it comes from the total discount received from the creditors. Discount received yo niki? Discount received yo bivuze ngo ni igabanyirizwa twagize kugira ngo tubashe kuba twakwishyurwa vuba. So bitewe nuko twishyuye mbere, bahise baduhereza discount received ya 5% y'umubare runaka, yo percentage niyo twita discount received. Closing creditors yo iva nanone ku rutonde rw'aba creditors itariki irangira, tukareba iyo balance iri kuva he nkuko twabikoze kuri sales account. This is a format, meaning that if you are buying something for credit, you are going to put in credit side. You mean that you have money for the creditors, so that balance bid is gonna come here, and purchase we made is gonna come here. Because of this is a liability you have so for someone. So if you purchase, means you are going to credit. For this side of debt side, means is gonna to reduce the amount you owe for the creditors. If you return goods you have purchased on credit, that means you are reducing the amount of goods or items you have purchased. If you pay by cash or card or bank, mean that you are reducing the credit you are owed for someone. If you are receiving discount received, means that you are going to pay someone the small amount of money, and the remaining for others is going to reduce the balance you have taken for credit and also you get balance CD. What is the purpose? What is the purpose of control account? When it comes for the purpose of control account, it's provide for automatic check on the postings made in the individual accounts, either in the sales ledger or purchase ledger. So it's provide for automatic check on posting made in the individual account. You are going to look for each post for individual. You are either purchase or you are selling on credit. Another purpose of control accounts to provide for a quick total of balance to be shown in the list of accounts balances as debtors and creditors. It is going to provide the quick total balances. This is shown from the debtors and the creditors accounts. So, and also another purpose for these control accounts is to detect and prevent errors and fraud in the customers and suppliers accounts. That is the purpose of control accounts is going to help us to detect and prevent error and fraud. So no customers can cause you to have a loss because you are making the control account. This is a format as I have shown in the previous example. This is a format. For this format, it shows that the formats will just be similar to the personal account of customers and suppliers, but contain the total information. So when it comes for here sales ledger control accounts, we have a balance can be in the debit side or credit side due to the different things. We have credit sales, the sales we made on credit. So when it comes for bank, this is a refund to the customers. If a customer pay you a large amount of money, you are going to refund. And also this is why it comes for here. You have owned the customer, you have owned the money of the customer, you have to reduce that. You have bank. For this is a discounted check. Meaning here the debtors paying you by using a check, and after giving that check, you go for bank for somewhere. Let's give you an example. You have that check, and also you go to Bank of Kigali, and also they told you that this check overdue debt. That means it's dishonored. So I cannot give you money because debt was overdue. So you are going to pay. You are going to write here in the debit side this check because the customer is still having you some amount of money. Is not reducing the balances you have sold at the credit, and also you have interest on overdue debtors, meaning that if you go to the bank and the bank charge you and also bank says that this is a dishonored check, and also that debtors is you are going to pay charges because you are using the dishonored check. So that's why this interest comes from. When it comes for here, this side where I said that a customer is paying you to reduce the amount of sales have bought on credit. That's why it comes for here in the credit side. This is the cash or bank. This from the bank, it's reduced this amount, and also have bills of exchange received, receivables, have return anyone, have bad dates, have discount allowed, and also you have contra this comes for in this side. When it comes for purchase ledger control account, I've said that this balance paid sometime is starting for in this side of credit side, because both main things are on credit, so we have to pay our creditors. In this side it goes for balance paid, credit purchase, and also you have cash or refund by suppliers. If a supplier is having your money, so that means you are going to put in this side, because you are not reducing the amount of money you have on credit. And also you have interest on bills payable. We have bills of payable withdrawal, that is comes in this side. When it comes for here, I think I want to say here is a cash balance. This means it's reducing this side, and also bills of exchange payable, and also it comes for here if someone give you a bill of exchange. A bill of exchange is a document that used in a business. So someone writes to you, you will go there to find the amount of money. If you say a bill, so it has end of C. So someone is gonna pay you in a period. So that's that is a bill written by company to debtors, and debtors will go there to extend that bills. So, and also is the discount received, that is the amount of money we received because of pay earlier. So that's why. And also you have returning outwards, gonna comes in the credit in debit side, and also contra. So let's continue. There's something else you have to know. The creditor balance, the credit balance in a debtor's accounts represents customers' account balance, which due to them paying more and goods have not been supplied. That is credit balance. The debit balance in the supplier's account represent the situation where the business has paid for goods and yet they have not been supplied. Do you understand? It shows that in the accounts it's represented a situation where the business has paid goods for goods. Means I have a company, so my company is gonna pay the goods, but that's someone I pay is still there, not supplying. I'm not supplying that goods. So a bill of exchange, it represents the means of clearing accounts in a similar manner like check. As I have said, this bill is endorsed, have endorsed and also. So it represents the means of clearing accounts. Someone will pay you. It is like the same to like check. When it comes for bad debts, there may also be a reason to write off a debt as bad, where a business finds it is impossible to collect the debt. The sales ledger control account will be also credited. So that means that if the bad debt is a business is looking, it is looking that it is not impossible to collect that debt, so let's clean it in our book. So when it comes for contrast, this represents a situation where a supplier is also a customer. The contract is a settlement or is an agreement between creditor and debtor, so as to find out how much to pay or receive as the difference in account. So this is a contract. It represents the situation where a supplier is also a customer. That is a simple definition you have to understand. Let's go for another definition of contract. that is what I'm saying. Let's go for this example. They say that the business was sold to Hango 600 goods in July. Hango has supplied business this has supplied the business with Rwandan francs of 880 on 15, and also 600 owing by Hango is a set off against 800 owing to him on 30 July. Do you understand this transaction? The 600k owing by Hango is a set off, is deleted. Due to this 880 for this above owing to him. That means this man, we owe this man amount of money, and also we are going to set off this to get what the next. So this leave of 280 owing to Hango on July. So when you take this and you subtract with this, you get this amount of money remaining. So let us look for sales ledger accounts. We have a Hango account where it says that July balance brought forward was this amount of money Hango was having. So that is debit side. On comes for sales ledger, we have this Hango accounts where on 15 we purchase this. For this we are saying that the Hango has supplied the business with 880. You understand? So this is on 15 July where our business have bought this on credit. Hango is a supplier, is going to supply this goods amount for this. That's why we put in the purchase account this. When it comes for sales ledger we made for the set off, we are going to take a price. So as we see Hango's account, meaning that he started with this. When it comes for business has sold to Hango, have sold, this is the sales we made. That's why we put here as a sales we made for Hango as balance this. And also on 30 July we are going to set off a 600,000 due to the amount of money we are owing to this Hango. What the remaining? So if we subtract with 600 set off, we are going to remain with 280. So that means here for purchase ledger is going to becomes like this, not like this. Here for Hango is going to be changed when you set off. We are going to set off this, and also we remaining with this is a balance sheet. So as you see, before this sales, this Hango supplied to our company this, and also we are going to set off 600 due to amount of money we are owing to him, and also the balance sheet is going to be 280,000. That's why to make contra account is so simple and not difficult. So let's go for an example. From the following, prepare a sales ledger and purchase ledger contra accounts for the business of genuine spares. We have opening data, we have opening creditors, we have sales, we have purchase, and also we have sales return, we have purchase return, we have check in, check out, we have when we say check in for sales, check out, that means we're going to pay. So when it comes for bad debts, and we have contra, our discount receivable, discount owed, our customers, checks, discount. We have bills of exchange accepted by customers. So let's go to deeply to make it clear. Here for sales ledger contra account, we are going to look balance BD. As in our question, they said that the balance BD, it is 44 for sales ledger for data we have. So that's why it's gonna be this in a sales ledger. And also you have credit sales we made, where the credit sales are there. So when it comes here, the credit sales is B sales we made. That's why is a 143,766, and this also comes here. I hope if everyone understands this, it's gonna be benefit, and you also to be a winner in a class. And also it comes for here. What next? This purchase is going to be in the sales ledger. That's why it comes here. The balance BD is going to be credit side, and also purchase we made is going to be in the credit side. And also in this side, we are going to put the amount that is going to reduce the credit. In this here, we're going to put items that reducing the debit side. Let's go together. As you see, this is a purchase. It's understandable. It's going to be in the credit side of our purchase contra account. When it comes for its sales return, this sales return meaning that for sales we made, there are something that returns is going to be reduced the something we sold on credit. So that's why it's going to becomes in a to be in a credit side of sales ledger account. This purchase return is going to be in the debit side of purchase contra account. This check in is going to be reduced. Is reducing the credit, the sales on credit. That's why it comes here. Bad debts comes here. Contra, that comes here. Discount load comes here. That means if the discount load is in the credit side of sales ledger, in the purchase ledger is gonna be in the debit side. That's how we made this question. Please take your pen and also calculate. It is simple. One way, one procedure. This is another example. The question, it says that Provincial Limited keeps sales and purchase contra account in a general ledger. The transaction of the month ends at April were as follows. We have credit balance, we have debit balance for the first April, and also credit balance for the first April. When you say a debit balance, meaning that the business is selling, is paying for someone to supply goods but is not supplied. When it comes for this here, let me remember your definition. When it comes for credit balance, in a debtor's account, when you say in debtor's account, in account receivable accounts, it shows customer account balance which due to them paying more and goods has not been supplied. The goods was not supplied. When it comes for debit balance, in supplier's account or in purchase account, it represents a situation where the business has paid for goods and yet they have not been supplied. Do you understand? A situation where a business has paid for goods, is paid for goods, but yet has not been supplied. So this will help you to answer this question. You have to read everything and also you post it. That's why it look like this. Another question. So this is an end of topic. What I'm told you to, you have to practice for these two questions. If you answer this question, I'm telling you that you will be the winner. You will be the winner in this topic of control account. So my God bless you, and bless your family, and bless everyone, and bless Rwanda. So remember to subscribe if you are tuning for the first time for this Untitled TV. So as I have told you that I am Everest, so remember to subscribe for Untitled TV. If you have this color, please like and subscribe. Please like that video, comment, and ask me for everything you want. I will answer you. If you have any question, please ask me in a comment below. Mbaza ikibazo muri comment musubize, kishaka mukorera ku yindi video nzakora, mbabarira ukicyandike muri comment, ubundi nzaze ngufasha gukora indi video. Imana ibahe umugisha, kandi murakoze, mukomeze mukurikirane kandi mu downloading, munarebereho kuri YouTube zino video bahereza. Imana ibahe umugisha kandi subscribe.